Back as we take a live look outside right now, a blanket of thick fog in some spots blanketing the morning commute this morning. It's a foggy start. We are under a weather impact alert and a traffic impact alert as many folks prepare to hit the road this morning. Some of you heading back to work. Maybe you were lucky to have off last week as you went into the Christmas holiday, but we're back in full swing and getting greeted by some heavy fog. We were talking about this. We drove in this morning. Maybe 10 to 20 yards is all you could see in front of your car, so be careful out there this morning.
Yeah, especially if you travel on some areas that aren't maybe as well lit. That makes it really, really tricky. So you got to take it easy. Make sure you're taking it slow, using the low beams, all the things. This is as dense as it's been the last few mornings. We've had fog each morning since about Friday morning, but this is definitely the worst that it's been. It's because our wind is starting to come out of the southwest ahead of a cold front that's just pumping in a ton of moisture to just feed this fog this morning. Here's a look at the visibility. Anywhere you see a number in red, that is considered dense, and pretty much all of our numbers are in the red this morning. So this is encompassing all the Bay Area, half a mile of visibility in Plant City, quarter mile in Tampa, quarter mile in Clearwater and in St. Pete, half a mile in Sarasota, quarter mile in Crystal River and in Zephyr Hills. We do have a dense fog advisory for all of the area until 9 o'clock, and that does include our coastal waterways as well, from Citrus County all the way down to Sarasota County. And I was actually out on the water yesterday. Around 4 o'clock or so, that sea fog started to develop and really spread inland. So I know it's out there this morning, and you can see it out on our St. Pete camera over the pier. The pier is hidden by the fog, so that is extending out over the water. Look at Tampa, just covered in a blanket of fog there. 63 degrees in Tampa, 60 in St. Pete, 57 in Clearwater. I'll be really curious to see what that camera looks like once we can get a view of it when the sun comes up. High temperatures today will warm into the mid to upper 70s, low 80s inland for the afternoon. So very similar to yesterday. Again, we'll get rid of that fog around 9 or 10 o'clock this morning, and then we'll have mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies as we wait for a cold front to move in today. And this front is really going to change our forecast big time, just in time for the new year. As we go through future casts here, around 2 o'clock, maybe an isolated shower along the Nature Coast, and that front continues to push in around 4 or 5 o'clock. So for the evening commute, places like Hernando, Citrus, Hillsborough, Pinellas County, an isolated shower possible. That rain coverage today only at about 10%. What most of you are going to notice as this front moves in is the breeze. That's really going to pick up back half of the day. It'll be breezy and much colder going into tonight and tomorrow. Notice, here's a look at 1 o'clock, that front moving in, wind gusts anywhere between 15 to 20 miles per hour from Tampa and areas north, and it'll stay breezy into tomorrow. So that is going to also create a high rip current risk, and the marine forecast not going to look good starting tonight into tomorrow. We do have a small craft advisory that'll start tonight. The wind will finally start to die down on Wednesday. But of course, what does that mean when you have cold and wind? A wind chill. Tomorrow morning, it's going to feel more like the low to mid 30s along the Nature Coast, 40s near Tampa, and then it's going to struggle to feel warmer than the low to mid 50s tomorrow. So you'll need the layers from start to finish for your Tuesday. Make sure you're preparing for that. And then you're going to need the coat Wednesday morning. Last day of 2025, we're talking maybe some upper 20s along the Nature Coast, low 30s north of Tampa, and for our inland communities, near 40 for Tampa, low 40s all along the coast south of I-4 from Bradenton down to Venice. So make sure you are ready for the cold Wednesday. This is going to be our coldest morning. Thankfully, the wind will die down a little bit, though, so it's not necessarily going to feel much colder. New Year's Eve, this is for Tampa. You're going to need the jacket with all those cute sparkly outfits you have planned for New Year's Eve. 55 at 8 o'clock. Low 50s as we ring in 2026. And again, this is for the city of Tampa. So if you live in some of our surrounding communities, some of our suburbs, subtract a few degrees from this because it's always a little warmer near the water. But overall, a pretty nice chill in the air for New Year's Eve. Here's a look at the marine forecast. This is important, especially if you're visiting, because I know we have a lot of visitors in town. Small craft advisory from 7 o'clock tonight through Tuesday night. Moderate chop on the bay throughout the day today, seas at about 1 to 2 feet. And then we also have that high rip risk tonight through Tuesday night. So don't be out on the water. Don't be getting in the water unless there's a lifeguard on duty. 7-day forecast shows weather impact alerts for the fog this morning, then the cold. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Highs only in the 60s Tuesday through Thursday. Will gradually warm back up into the 70s through the weekend. The low end rain chance on Saturday.